Welcome. On behalf of everyone at Innovations for Learning, thank you for volunteering your time to the Tutormate program. Your commitment is going to help improve reading skills of our youngest and most at-risk students. What follows is an overview of IFL and the impact you will have on your student. Let's start with a look at who we are and why we do what we do. Innovations for Learning is an organization that believes that learning how to read is a basic civil right and that all students should be proficient readers by the end of first grade. To achieve our goal, we've amassed an army of volunteers who, just like you, believe that early literacy is a priority for long-term learning success. We know from the research of Drs. Jean Shaw and Connie Jewell that if students are reading at grade level by the end of first grade, almost 90% of those students are still reading at grade level by fourth grade. Getting students reading at the expected level requires they learn skills and fundamental strategies of reading, lessons taught in every first grade classroom. However, learning reading strategies alone won't increase proficiency. Students must also spend time reading out loud with someone who can encourage their progress and gently guide them as they learn successful reading habits.
Jane opened her eyes. That dream was the best. Maybe I'll have the same one tonight.
Excellent. So what happened in the story? Was she really going to the moon?
No, she was pretending in her dream.
As you coach your student each week, you are helping them develop in 3 very key ways: building productive word attack skills, increasing their reading confidence, and, last but not least, inspiring a love and joy for reading. Teachers really appreciate the one-to-one support and consistent, regular practice you provide their students each week. As part of the Tutormate team, you are a precious asset in the classroom and also act as a positive role model. Nationally, we measure students' reading success at the end of third grade. However, in our view, the National Third Grade Reading Challenge is really a first grade reading challenge. Get students reading at grade level by the end of first grade, and they are more likely to be reading at grade level when they take their first standardized reading test in third grade. Getting students reading proficiently by the end of first grade is not always easy. Students come to school from many different backgrounds and circumstances and with many different learning abilities. Some of the students may come from backgrounds where books and reading are not a part of the home environment. Research shows that students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds are often behind as it relates to word exposure and often start school being exposed to almost 32 million fewer words than their peers. That translates into a large learning gap in both oral language development and word vocabulary. Initially, students may struggle from a lack of confidence, and you may encounter students who are very shy or hesitant to read out loud. Some may present themselves as disinterested, others may be easily distracted, and some may even tell you they don't want to read. Please stick with them and provide lots of encouragement and praise. Prior to working with your student for the first time, we encourage you to sign up for a training webinar during this registration process. Training will focus on tutor portal navigation and best practices for working with your student. If you need to schedule a webinar outside of the registration process, please go to www.tutormate.org/webinars. Throughout the year, we also provide resources and videos in the training section of the tutor portal. Your participation in the Tutormate program will help close the early learning gap by giving students additional opportunities to be exposed to new words, new experiences, and much-needed practice. We ask that you enter into the tutor-student relationship with an open mind, as an opportunity to give a young reader a safe place to learn and grow. Don't underestimate the impact you will have on your student each week. Something as simple as sharing your own enthusiasm and love for reading is a powerful tool. With your encouragement and consistent tutoring, you are giving your student the greatest gift possible, a future of possibility.
That was a very hard paragraph. He was reading slowly, not fluently in the beginning, and now he will read stories. I'm so proud of him.
The research behind what it means to a child when a caring adult is in his or her life is just phenomenal. I just can't thank Innovations for Learning enough for doing this important program, because it means a lot to the kids, and it does a lot for the adults too. It's all about relationships.
When I first met him, I was like, he's just my friend. And then when I met him like all the time, he was my best friend.